Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video I am going to be doing some pack openings for the Jungle First Edition packs. We did have some that were bought, people wanted to have them opened up. There were not a ton that wanted to be opened up, but they did sell through. In fact, they technically sold out overnight, well last night, within like 6 hours of the posting. But I had to relist a couple times for non-pairs, and I think at the moment we have one pack left. So if somebody wants that pack, go for it. It is sitting there at the moment, and most of them have been shipped sealed. We only have, I think, 4 or 5 packs, maybe 6 that are being opened. But I'm going to show you guys some stuff first. So I was going through some celebration packs. My mom was like, hey, some of these packs are, messed up. There's a code for somebody. And let me show you what I ran into. So that was pack, yes, it wasn't in this one. There was 3 packs total. So that was in one of them. Like a super crimp, and like the card is cut off. Like, and at first I was like, oh, it's square cut. And I'm like, oh no, it's not. It's cut completely off. Like the top of the card was cut, and then you can see the massive crimp. And then in the first pack, it was pretty cool because, check this out. On the back side, so this was the hollow that was inside of it. But if you look at it, it's actually got the V symbol in it, and it's got like the swirls there. Really all you can make out is the top part of the card and like where the foil would have been. I guess maybe it sat on top of it, like the sheets sat on top of each other or something. But yeah, it's got the imprint of the V, that right there. Basically on the back side of the card, and you can see the big V in the corner. You gotta like flash it in the light and kind of see it there. I thought that was cool. I think I've seen a few things like that where it's like ghost imprinted. But so those 3 packs, pretty messed up. 2 of them had some, some neat cards inside of it. Next up, we have this right here. Finally got this one in. It's the first print Topps Charizard. I have all 5 versions: the blue, the green, the red, and the black, and then the UK, which is like the 5th print. Unless there's another print out there, I'll have to go back and check the video, but. Yeah, so I got those 5 for just this version. I have all of the Topps chromes, and then now I'm gonna work on the hollows and the rainbow hollows, which will take forever. I got a pretty cool consignment in. Got some more of these Munch retrospective cards. A lot of them in Gem Mint 10 condition. Got the Mimikyu in the 9, of course. Got a Shining Charizard. There's a Blastoise 8. I've got scans of front and back on eBay for each of these. They're already live. Just search CS4 if you want to kind of weed out some of the other cards. Got a Best Song CD promo. Got the Mega Charizard EX. Got a few of these Pikachus, poncho wearing ones. And we also have a Mario Pikachu. And while I normally do specialize in the PSA stuff, they did also send in this. I usually just manually got to approve some of the seal product items, or there would be like an additional shipping charge. But for this one, since it was higher end, definitely approve this one. It's pretty nice. If you guys are interested in consigning, I have updated the website. There were a few questions on there missing, a few things out of date, but I am still running the special right now. Anything that ends in auction, any individual item that ends in auction over $5,000, it drops from 20% to 10%. And that 10%, it includes the shipping cost comes out of my side, the eBay fee, the transaction fee, all of that comes out. The only thing that you could possibly incur on your side for the fees is if you choose to have PayPal goods and services, there is a fee that PayPal charges you. But I try to send ACH. That's basically like a bank deposit. But if you don't want to give me your bank information, I get that. But then again, why would you trust me with all your collectibles as well? It's going to be fine if you want to go through regular consignment that route. And ACH is pretty nice. You don't lose that 3% or 5%, 4.4, whatever it is, for PayPal. But anyways, we're going to jump into the pack openings now. The first one we have here is for Colby. He said, just wanted to shout out my beautiful wife, Bree, and my entire family at Best Buy. Thank you for all you do, and I can't thank my family enough. And he bought one Jungle First Edition. All of these packs are unweighed, so we could end up with no hollows today. We could end up with several hollows. They came from different parts of the box, which is nice sometimes. But like I said, if you are interested, there was one pack available as of when I was recording this video. Could already be gone. Who knows? Maybe that buyer won't pay either. But I had several people come through, and they had a little bit of trouble with the PayPal checkout. I did have some of the issues looked into. Hopefully those were fixed for those of you who checked it out. The site is different now. It is, it's not from the way it was a while back, but I am also updating it to a completely new site soon enough, but it's just taking some time. Alright, so we have Meow, Pokeball, Rhyhorn, Goldeen, Execute, Cubone. Got to pull the 3 uncommons off the back. We have a Rhydon, Lickitung, and Persian, Mankey, and Scyther. Not too bad. Was the Scyther artwork? Oh, check it out. So you pulled a first edition Scyther to go along with your first edition Scyther jungle artwork. Now, as for the condition, I really like the surface of it. That looks fairly clean. Centering is just a little bit off, but not much. Backside looks overall clean. I thought I saw a white dot right here, but I think it like right there it looks like a white dot, but then when you turn it you don't see it anymore. It's just like where the card is kind of raised up a little bit, the way they cut the cards. So I'm going to set those aside. Thank you, Colby. That was your pack. I will add the team bags and sleeves to it later. Got those set aside. Now the next one that we have, this is for Robert S. He bought 2 packs. He wants to open one and leave one sealed. So we'll leave your Scyther artwork sealed, and then we'll open up your Wigglytuff artwork. Again, this is Robert S. If I can, I'll try to preserve the pack anytime I can. That way, if you want to display it or frame it or do something like that, I've heard of many people doing that kind of thing. Alright, so the very first card, we have a Venonat. It does not have the line error on the side. Most of you have no idea what I'm talking about, but there is a first edition Venonat card that has this line. This just looks like somebody took a pen and printed it down there, down the side of the card. But I found many in one collection, and Gary found some in a collection. Then I found some in another collection later on. So I'm pretty sure it was like a legitimate thing that kind of happened. But it wasn't very common. It's not very sought after. But still, I like to look for it here and there. Nice, you got Jigglypuff and Eevee already. Tauros, Lickitung. Can we get a Butterfree? Oh, look at that. We got the Butterfree, but it is definitely not the first edition one with the ink bubble over the one. That's what I was kind of shooting for. Nidoran, Spearow, Oddish, and... oh wait, no. Bellsprout and a Victory Bell. Now, this one looks to have a little bit better centering, in my opinion, like almost perfect. I wonder if that means it's coming from a different sheet. But the backside looks good as well. Same kind of thing there. It looks like a white dot, you know, from one angle where the light's hitting it, but then you flash it to the side. Well, on camera it doesn't really look like it's going away, but to me, actually, I don't think that is a white dot. Alright, well, thank you, Robert. Best of luck with your other pack that has Scyther in it. Hopefully you pull a holo. It'd be nice if we pulled a holo, at least one for the video. That'd be kind of cool. We still have a few more packs left. Here's one for Ashley. You have a Flareon artwork, so we're going to complete the trifecta. The different artworks opened up. See if we get anything here. Alright, we're going to start off with Spearow. Pikachu. There's our first Pikachu. Now, we want the Ivy. Doesn't have the line. Of course, I think someone said that it was put into the rare spot, so that means it would be like a light pack, I guess. Maybe that's why we don't see too many of them opened up, because a lot of people weigh these things out, but these are completely unweighed, straight from a booster box. Got the Pikachu and the Eevee. Nice on the non-holos. Bellsprout, Goldeen, and nice. You got the Flareon. Wow. Definitely one of the best holos you can pull. And I say that for a few reasons. One being that this one's a lot easier to grade than like the Jolteon or the Kangaskhan. Jolteon isn't terribly hard to grade, but like Kangaskhan is super hard to grade. So is Vaporeon. Flareon, on the other hand, is usually pretty simple. Do see a little bit of silvering on the left side, but the centering is great. I'm not seeing any print line, or I'm not seeing a print line. I don't know about you guys. And I didn't really see anything on the back. Set that one right here. Push it off to the side. Congratulations, Ashley. I'll make sure to sleeve this stuff up. I don't like sticking them directly into the semi-rigids without sleeves. I know that they're fine in my head, though. I just can't get past it. So that's why I'm not doing that right now. Alright, next up, we have Zard Lurking 92, and he bought 2 packs. So he's got a Scyther and a Wigglytuff artwork. Was that a Flareon? We pulled a Flareon Yeah, we pulled a Flareon from a Flareon artwork, pulled a Scyther from a Scyther, but we didn't pull a Wigglytuff from a Wigglytuff. So maybe that means this is going to be a hollow or a non-hollow Wigglytuff. Wouldn't that be cool? I wonder if that's everything. All three in one video. Pack number 1 for Zard Lurking. We have an Oddish, Nidoran, Bellsprout, Execute, a lot of grass, Mankey, Dodrio, Primeape going along with that Mankey there, and then we have a Marowak, Paris, Cubone, and well, we got another Flareon. Wasn't the hollow version, but still a very nice rare to pull. This one has like almost like an edging issue across the top. We saw this pretty commonly in jungle. You can see right there, it almost looks like edge wear across the entire top, but it's actually where it was cut bad. You can sometimes you can almost like tap this with your finger and like just kind of goes away because it's just a little bit of extra whitening on the top part of the card, but it's not actually a part of the edge. It's almost like where the blade wasn't sharp enough, if that makes any sense. And you can kind of see where they had trouble going around the corner right here. So we'll put that Flareon there, and we've got one more pack for you, Zard Lurking. Wigglytuff artwork. Here we go. Can we pull the hollow Wiggly? And it seems like the consensus, everyone wants to do Team Rocket Box next. So I have to check, see how many I have. I don't think I've got an extra one of those, but I may. And if I don't, I'll check. I'll be looking at auctions, see if I can pick one up, and then we'll do that one next. Bellsprout, Spearow, Eevee, nice. Eevee and the Pikachu back to back. Got a couple little green bluish dots there on that Pikachu. Very tiny. And for those of you wondering, anytime you run across like a little ink dot like that on a card, normally it does not add any value to the card whatsoever. Even if it's a little bit larger, you know, it really doesn't. Sometimes it actually can pull away from the value. I've had a card like Shining Charizard before. Perfect condition. Like I was like, this is going to get a 10. But there was an ink dot on it. I'm like, that might pull away. And it ended up pulling away from her. All the other Shinings that I sent in all pulled the 10. Except for that one Zard. And it had like this little ink spot here on the bottom. Got the Pikachu. Parasect. Oh, we got another Butterfree. Okay, so you pulled Eevee, Pikachu, and Butterfree in one pack. I would say this pack is going to have a hollow. A lot of times it works out like that. Like in Pokemon, if you have good uncommons and commons, you also get a really good, you know, card in the rare spot. But we'll just have to see. Oh, there it is. The Kangaskhan. So this one is typically one of the most expensive if you can get it in a 10. And man, this one has bad edging. You can see the little silver chipping along the left side, which is very unfortunate because does that hollow look good or what? I'm not seeing any print lines. Man, and you can see the white or the silvering along the top side too, and even some on the bottom. Look at the back. Now the edges actually look pretty good. What you're seeing that's on the surface of the card and these tiny little specks, that's pretty common with jungle packs especially. It's like where like almost like the pieces of the card or cardboard fell down, kind of like particles within the pack itself. And most of the time if you just rub on them with your finger, they'll come off. I typically don't do that for my customers, so or for the people that are letting me open up their packs. But I'm telling you, if you're watching this, Mr. Zard Lurking, when you get the card, you should be able to just kind of gently push on those little spots and they should come off, and it won't detract away from the card itself. But congratulations on your hollow pull. You got a Pikachu, an Eevee, you also got the Butterfree, and then you pulled the hollow Kangaskhan. Unfortunately, it does have the silvering around the edges, which is really common for jungle hollows. We didn't see it as bad on the Flareon, but you can definitely tell here on the Kangaskhan. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out the consignments, and if you have any questions about that, or if you want to buy any packs for the channel right now, we have one jungle pack. That is it, but hopefully we'll have Team Rocket or something else coming in soon, and I appreciate all the support and watching the videos. Thanks.